Food Explorers. Today I'm here with my little sous chef, Shiloh. And what are we going to tell them about today? Melon and melon, that's right. Do you like melon? Yeah, Shiloh loves melon. And as you can see, there are so many different kinds of melon. Watermelon, honeydew melon, a muskmelon or cantaloupe. So today we're going to tell you how to pick it, how to prepare it, and then a really quick recipe. So the first thing you want to do when you are looking for a perfectly ripe melon is identify the different parts of a melon. So the outer skin of a melon is called the rind. You also have two ends. You have the stem end. This is where it was attached to the vine. And you also have a blossom end. And you can see that with our watermelon too. So you have a blossom end. This is where the flower came out from, and the stem end. So once you identify where the stem end is, you can go to the blossom end and you kind of feel on this end and see if it feels soft. If it feels soft, it's probably ready. Yes, you can. The other thing that you want to look for in a melon is that it feels heavy does it feel heavy for its size? You want it to feel really heavy for its size. You want it to kind of look symmetrical, so look similar in shape all the way around. And you also want to, oftentimes, not so much necessarily with watermelon or with honeydew, but definitely with a muskmelon or a cantaloupe, is you want it to smell nice and sweet. Can you smell it for me? Yeah, we're going to cut it now. Does it smell good? Yeah. Does it smell sweet? Yeah. So you want to make sure it doesn't smell moldy or musky. Now we're going to cut it. I'm going to do the first cuts and then I'm going to hand it to you so you can cut as well, okay? So I cut all melons the same way, and it's because it's a little bit easier to chop it for small people, or it's easier for small people to help as well. So I cut it like I am peeling an apple. So what I do is I take a knife and I cut off the stem end, and then I cut off the blossom end. And you can see that this melon is green. You probably thought it was a regular cantaloupe. This is actually it is. It's a European cantaloupe, which is actually a little bit sweeter. Does it smell good? It smells sweet. Cantaloupe, yeah. So the next thing I do is I just take my knife and I run it all the way around the edges. And this is kind of nice because you can see where there's white pieces, which means that's probably not your sweet, juicy part. And I also feel like this way of cutting melons preserves the majority of the fruit flesh. So that means that we get to eat more fruit and we lose less. Are you excited? Yeah. Are you going to slice some of this melon? Yeah. Then I turn it over and you can see I missed some of the rind. So then I just take my knife always away from me and slice any of the other white spots or hard rind off so that it's nice and soft and juicy all the way around. Sometimes I'll bring my fingers around to see and make sure that it feels soft. Now we can cut it. Yep, I'm going to get you a piece in just a sec. And then I slice it from either stem to tip or blossom end to stem end. And we have our melon that is now cut in half. And then I scoop the seeds out. You gotta scoop those seeds out, right? Yeah. Do we eat these seeds raw? No, we don't eat them raw. But we can eat them cooked, right? And that is gonna be our recipe that we're gonna share real quick with you today. So we scoop the seeds out. Oh, hold on, Shiloh. Let me get you a slice, okay, babe? Yeah. So I'm gonna slice a piece for you like this. Actually, I'm gonna get you the next one so you have a whole one, and then watch mommy. I want you to take your slice and then your knife and just slice all the way down, okay? Yeah. So take it.
Where's my knife?
Your knife's right there, babe.
Can you cut it?
Watch your fingers. Keep your fingers away. There you go. Let me help you. Ready? Let's go. Excellent. Nice work. Do you want to try it?
No.
No?
I can eat it.
You can eat it, yep. Mommy's going to put some in the bowl. Tell me what it tastes like. Is it sweet?
It's in the bowl.
Yes. Oh, good. Is it juicy?
Now we're going to put
it's really good.
Okay.
Yep, so we're going to cut a little bit more. But first, let's show them another recipe real quickly. So the other thing that we want to show you today is a quick recipe. Okay, you keep cutting, and I'm going to show them one recipe while you keep cutting, okay? Okay, remember, watch your fingers. Hold on to the fruit. Blade side down. There you go. Watch your fingers. Very good. Okay. All right, you eat that while I show them this recipe. So one last thing that I want to teach you today is that you can minimize your food waste. You can save these seeds. So any type of melon with the seeds in the center, you can actually use these seeds. And I'm always trying to reduce food waste, so I hope this tip will inspire you to try something new. So basically what you do is you remove the seeds from the center of the fruit, and then you run it under cool water, and you separate this pulp from the seeds. So under the water, you can see that they will separate really easily. And all you're left with is just the seeds. So after they're nice and clean, then what I do, oops, watch out, babe. We're gonna take a break. You can eat this whole piece, okay? Yeah. After you get these seeds nice and clean, then you can lay them out on any sort of kitchen towel that you like on the counter, which is just fine, and just spread them out and let them dry. You can let those seeds dry overnight, and then you can pop them onto a tray. Mix them with a little bit of olive oil and any seasonings you like. I used a little bit of garlic and salt on this one. And put the oven, or I use my toaster oven, on about 320 degrees Fahrenheit. And these today cooked in about 10 minutes, but anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes until they're nice and golden. So minimize your food waste and add these as a snack or as part of a salad. They sort of taste similar to a pumpkin seed, but a little bit more tender. And these are nice and savory. I'll probably eat them as a snack or as a salad topper. So you can hear, they're nutty, crunchy, savory, and delicious. Do you want to try them? Tell me what you think. What do you think? Do you like them? Not so much? That's okay. We don't like all things all the time, do we? So for more tips about how to choose melons and to learn about more of the different varieties, pick up my book, Where Do Bananas Come From? A Book of Fruits. In this book, you can see that we have how to pick, store, and eat them, other fun facts, and then we also have 6 different melons in here for you to try. Now is the perfect time for you to pick up a melon at your store because it is melon season. So as always, thank you for joining us in search of delicious.